Hey everyone, and welcome to some Friday night Chaos Strikes Back action. And we are just gonna carry on where we left off last episode, and we did murder a big, angry red dragon and a couple of worms. And we're just gonna explore away a little bit, see what we can find. Oh yeah, we've got the sad leftovers of the worms. I don't think we're particularly hungry, are we? Not really. Pretty sure we are sick and tired of worm meat. But let's just explore away. Oh, I see something. Or maybe I don't. Let's just lift the bones. Nothing. Let's continue along the right edge. It's an awfully large room, this. I don't know if I have a map of this one. I'm not going to check right now. We're just going to move around a bit and see what we can find. Seems to be a whole lot of nothing down here. And I did find my map of the level above with the turbo tomatoes. That's the staircase. And I did discover something we missed. So we're going to go back up there eventually, and now we have a rock. Amazing find, and I don't really need it, so let's just check over here. Hang on, I saw something. Ooh, key, iron key. Whoa, more keys. Can Jan carry any more keys? Of course he can, because he's a hero. We have a drain here. This makes me a bit suspicious. Maybe nothing in particular, though. Oh, hang on. Is that my sword? Oh, it's a rapier. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fast weapon, but don't think I ever used it. We could just pick it up, I suppose, and carry on. Now we are back. So let's just go back to the staircase and have a little bit of a peekaroo upstairs and see what we can find. Yeah, this place is surprisingly empty. And hang on, did I come from over here, by the way? Let me just go in here and see. Yeah, I think I did. There's a ton of walls that might potentially be secret walls, or illusory walls, or whatever you call it in Dungeon Master, I don't know. But let's just go over to the staircase and have a quick peek. So this leads back up to the Turbo Tomatoes level. You know what? I'm not going to go up here just yet. I'm going to go back to the other staircase and we'll see if I can find what I saw on my map. Here we are. So let's go back to the room with the 4 Death Knights. Are they called Death Knights? Or is it just me calling them Death Knights? I don't know. Let's prep some fireballs, because here they are, my friends. The Turbo Tomatoes. They haven't spotted me yet, though. Let's go, I think it's this way, right? No, this is to the closed door. Yeah, there was something about the door, wasn't there, on the map too, if I remember correctly. But we're going to check that later. We're going to go to the opposite side. Where's my red friends? There they are. No, that's not the right way, but let's just turn around and deal with these fools. Bye! And go in here. Oh, no one got poisoned. Oh, hang on. Someone did. And, you know, maybe we can chop you up. No, you're not very effective, you know, with your melee weapons. No. Ow. Have I damaged myself somehow, maybe? I feel a bit slow. Nah. But let's go in here because here's where I discovered something on the map. Apparently in one of the little cubby holes. Let me just check all of them. I think it's this one. There's supposed to be a hidden wall or just an opening. Okay. I have no idea what opened this. No clue whatsoever. Because I'm sure this was closed off before. And there is a wall on my map. I think it was like an illusory wall, but yeah, who knows. I'm going to check my map again and explore away. Carefully. Okay. Could this be the door that I just saw? Let's find out. Let's berserk it to death. Look behind us. Nope, that's not the same door. But there seems to be more than one door. Could it be this one, maybe? I think it is. Let's just go down and see. Yeah, I think this is the place. Right. So let's explore away, and I think we're gonna go... Let's go this way. It's awfully quiet. But according to one of my viewers, this particular part, which is called Ross, or however you pronounce that, is apparently quite peaceful. There's a staircase. Okay, let's just see what happens if we go up. I should probably explore. Yeah, let's just keep exploring down there. Let's be thorough. Surely there must be something in here, not just empty space. Oh, hang on. This was where I came from. Okay, hang on. Wasn't there another way? Am I being confused? I'm being confused. Okay, sorry. So let's check the first broken door. Leads back to the staircase, and we have an... Oh, good stuff in the corner. I bet that is a trap. But hey, maybe it's not? Should I go over there? Maybe I should just leave these doors be, because... Of course there's a trap here, there's a hole in the floor. Of course, yeah. Can we move up here? We can. I can't see any problems here. Okay. That worked surprisingly well. So what do we got here? A falchion? Really? I'm gonna have to have a shower now. But we do get a bra. A halter. I have no clue what this does. Let me just check. Maybe it does something. Hope you don't mind, Jon. No, it doesn't seem to increase my stats. Maybe it's just, you know, decorative. You can have this, Andrew. So that was pretty much trash. It was just there to lure me over. Well, let's see what these doors contain. What's behind door number 1? Oh, hello. Are you running away? Have you heard the rumors already? Okay, they seem to be running away. And I think there's more over there. I can just spot something there. Do you want to bet that these guys are like... Yeah, there's traps in here. Of course there are. Can these guys stand on them? I don't think they can. Ah, you bastard game. Good God. Could you just make up your mind? Where do you want to go? Come over here. There. That's the spirit. Goodbye. Yeah, there's quite a few. I was going to say zombies, but no, it's mummies. I don't want to be rude. Guys, could you please come back here? Eat it. Yeah. Goodbye. Let's be very, very careful stepping around here. This just seems to be like a trap room. And there's no buttons on the walls. Why? I mean, surely there's got to be something of interest in here. Yeah, I'm going to chop you up by hand because I feel like it. Oh, yeah, I'm liking my new weapons. We could try the rapier as well. Maybe that is useful because it's fast. Who knows? Don't think I ever used one. This is Mummy City. Come on, at least give me your attention. Don't turn your back on me. Yeah, you're pretty weak. Come on, Krilly, you can do better. It's got to look really funny when Krill is doing his berserk move and going all crazy and just miss everything. A little bit embarrassing, maybe. Okay, Miss Notice, you're missing too. Oh, yes, there's quite a few mummies. Let's use my additional firepower. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, I know. You're upset. Understandable. I would be too. If I was covered in bandages. Yeah, you know what? Take that. Let's be effective. Oh, press the wrong thing there. Hey, guys. And there's another staircase going down, I think, maybe. I still have extra warm feelings about the, or nostalgic feelings, maybe I should say, about the mummies. It was the first monster you ever encountered in Dungeon Master, and I remember being completely amazed that these things would be moving around, and also slightly terrified of them. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is the spawn point, I take it, or maybe they're coming down the staircase. Yeah, let's just fireball them because this is getting a little bit... Oh my god. Let's carry on. You scum. Oh god. Is this a busy place, this? At least I know that where the mummies roam, there's no hidden death pits. Eat it. That looked like Death Knight armor, I think, and Death Knight's sword. Yeah, let's just finish this off. Don't think we need to use a full Powerball. Powerball? I mean Fireball. Now, what's going on behind me? Okay, I see. Yeah, this is going to be a never-ending parade of mummies. Let me just see, what is this? It's cursed, of course. We don't need that. Maybe you can find it useful. Let's continue exploring. Okay. We have pressure plates. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yes, we have returned. So this is actually from the Death Knight that I murdered not too long ago. Excellent, now we know that. And the game is really lagging now. Let me just use some projectile weapons on you. And there's a pair of sweaty foot plates, cursed with fungi. So what's in here? What's behind door number... well, I don't remember which one. Is it just the... yeah, it's just in here with the hidden death pit. There's not a whole lot of fun things in it, is there? Really a pretty dull place. Yeah, we're going to definitely have a peek at the staircase. Okay, there's a bit of a line, a bit of a pile-up. Oh. Are they just going to keep respawning the moment I kill them? It's going to be new ones? I think that's going to get them anyway. And could you just please let me, you know, take a step forward? Please? Thank you. Here we go. Let's just go up the staircase and hopefully there's not... okay. Yep. All right. Let's just heal away a bit before we deal with those guys. Yeah, I hear you. You are very upset with me. That is clear. Could you just stop gnawing away at my hit points? And I will love you forever. Let's try and see what happens if I try and sleep here. Interesting. The mummies don't spawn if I stand here? On a stair tile? Oh yes, they do. They do. It's getting a little bit confused there. But let's just walk upstairs and see what we can do here. These guys are mean, I seem to remember. Are you kidding me? Is it the same thing again with the no fireballs? Okay. I get it. Yeah, I hear you, squealing monster bastard. We are going to use some fireballs still because I think the fireball is turning, you know, somewhere. Hopefully damaging something. And then there's another one taking his place. Yeah. That fireball didn't explode. Is there maybe a hole in the wall? Maybe it's going to the right? Let me try that again. Now it detonated. Interesting. I'm going to be editing down these fights because they're kind of boring to look at, I assume anyway. If it's some challenging fight or an interesting monster, I might just leave it in, but I'm just going to shorten these. I hope you are okay with that. Let me just go in here and see how it looks. Nope, this is not a place I want to be, so let's go down again. Let me just quickly move forward, otherwise I'm not going to get past these guys. Yeah. Let's wait with that place because I don't particularly feel like murdering a million of those annoying things. And let's just murder this door and you missed the door, Miss Noses. I'm a little bit disappointed. Or maybe I can't do melee with the door, come to think of it. Maybe I need to do slash. Nope, that doesn't work either. Let me just do that. And quickly deal with this door. There we go. Take that door. Now we could go to that staircase. I think that led up to the level above, right? Maybe we can find a way to backstab those annoying two-legged monstrosities up there. And let me just rest for a bit. Or maybe I should do that downstairs, come to think of it. And I had a quick look on the map for the level below. One of my old maps. And I don't think there's too much else there. Okay, it's one of these things. You know, let's use that see-through wall spell and see if we can see if there's anything interesting behind these walls. Yeah, there is a hole here. Yeah, there is something behind this. I wonder how we get there. Hello guys. This feels like I'm spying on their dressing room or something. I can't seem to pass through anywhere, so I presume this is something that opens up later, maybe? Maybe I need to sacrifice something? Maybe a holy dragon steak? No, that doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, maybe this is just a resurrection place, revival place. Let's go back then. And I can't see anything interesting on my map. I do see that I've marked a button, if you remember. I think it was the last episode or the one before that. I found like one of those cubbyways that had death knights in them. There was a button on the wall, but nothing would happen if you tried to click it. It wouldn't even make a sound. I have marked it on the map, but it doesn't say if it does anything. I just presume it doesn't. It's probably just maybe a mistake. And there really isn't anything over here. Except mummies in misery. Could go upstairs again and maybe, you know, just mess around a little bit with the, whatever those guys are called, I can't remember. They're a bit of a pain in the butt. That much I do remember. I mean, they're not super difficult, but when there's a couple of them, things can get painful. The cooldown on the Berserk is severe. But it is a pretty effective spell. And just cast Fireball because, you know, I'm tired of dealing with you. Go up and then down and do a little bit of restoration. I'm just going to see if I can sleep for a bit and restore some mana for Krilla. Because apparently mummies don't spawn as often as I thought. Okay, let's go upstairs and see if we can decimate some of these guys. They seem pretty eager to just show up, so I'm guessing I can just stand here and deal with them. Oh yeah, the fireball thing. Let's use yarn instead. Will that make a difference? Will it go the... Well, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. It's probably one of those spinners. Ooh, 101 damage. Whoa, guys. Have you been taking steroids since Dungeon Master? And didn't these guys actually poison you in Dungeon Master? Or am I misremembering? Oh, come on, Krilla, stop missing. These things are, you know, the size of a building. Maybe you should have a sip of healing just to make you feel a bit better. Yep, one less of these horrors in the world. As long as I hit them, I do a whole lot of damage with the Executioner. Ooh, that hurt. That didn't. You know what? Let's just make a potion while we wait. Okay, take a step in and deal with the last one. Hopefully there's not new ones spawning here because that would be quite sad. And let's fire off a tiny fireball just to see what happens. Okay, that works. Interesting. Oh dear. Think we need to heal. Miss notice I wasn't paying attention there. Let's use some ninja skills too. Okay, there's the end of you. I'm pretty sure they're going to respawn. If I come back up here. So that's a skeleton key. We haven't got that one yet. And I do believe the skeleton key is carried by one of those... Wait, what? Random gigglers. I didn't see the staircase. Okay, I wasn't looking that way, maybe. Okay, there's another staircase. Joy, let's go upstairs. Okay, yeah. Hey, guys. Let's just have a wee bit of a rest. Or, you know, restore health and all that. So we are going to pay a visit to the infamous ant people. Maybe we should bring a huge magnifying glass? I guess that's their weakness, right? So maybe fireballs is good? I'm gonna think, yeah. Taste the power of the sun. And again, we've got this kind of weird behavior where the fireballs just disappear. What is the deal with that? What the... Is it because I'm standing on a stair tile? Ooh, that hurt. Let me just check something. The compass. If I go up, am I still facing this? No, I'm not. I'm facing a different direction. Yeah, that's something I've been meaning to test for a bit now. How the staircases work in Chaos Strikes Back, because it seems like often when you go up a staircase that is heading straight down, you will end up looking in a different direction when you come down or up. So that makes the levels not align correct, as if you fall down a hole, you don't end up where you might expect if you made a map. That was a bit of a pain when mapping back in the day, and I think I just gave up on that and just kind of put numbers on certain pits so I could just assign them to the correct location on the level below on my map. Bit of a pain. Let me just try one more time. Yeah, it hit something.